This video is going to help you land data roles in tech, especially data engineering. So if you have a system design scenario where you have to design something like a real-time revenue dashboard, here are some things that you need to consider. When you are calculating revenue, although we have revenue in real time, we need to account for the history load. So this is how you would design that pipeline. You would have your source, so whatever application the transactions are happening, and then you would create a branch. So over here, you would essentially have a batch side, right? So a batch pipeline, probably using Spark. And then you would have your streaming side using something like Flink. And this side of the pipeline would pretty much run, let's say, like every hour and drop that data into a warehouse like Snowflake. So this will keep track and store all of our historic data. And then on the streaming side, we'll maybe drop all of this data into something like Redis. And then the key for this pipeline design is to then join the two of them together. Let's just call this the metrics API. And this is going to feed our dashboard. So essentially, if you set the dashboard to see what is the revenue in the last 10 minutes, what will happen is this metrics API will pull from the hot path, which is Redis, because Redis is pretty much getting all of the streaming data in that's happening in real time. But if you set the dashboard to maybe pull, what was the revenue for all of last week, then this will use the cold path and pull from your historic Snowflake data, which is more accurate because, again, this part of the pipeline takes into account late arriving data. And maybe, there's refunds, things like that happen. This one has enough time to recompute the data. But with the streaming side, everything's really fast. So you're pretty much just trying to get speed, not exactly accuracy. So this is pretty much the high level design of what you would do here. I hope this video helps.